Oh, okay.
Hello, everybody. Yes, I know I'm not Trudy. I'm sorry, but the show must go on, and she's doing her aunt thing or doing something with nieces and nephews. So she's out somewhere in the state of Texas doing something. But today, I do have Bryce Simmons with me. So there he is. There's Bryce. So he has some fun stuff to talk to us about, and we'll get into that in a bit. But first, we are here at the Hollow, located at 14532 Brook Hollow Boulevard. Behind the bar today, we have Beverly and Des Marie serving up drinks. So today, they do have a World Cup match coming up a little bit later at 3 o'clock. So if you do need a place to watch it, you can come over here to the Hollow. So another. Here's Bryce. How are you doing today, Bryce?
I'm doing so good. Thank you, Sandoval, for asking.
So I just heard from a little birdie that your birthday was this weekend.
It was on July 4th.
So how was that weekend?
It was honestly amazing. An amazing San Antonio restaurant called Pesto Restaurante hosted me for my birthday, gave us amazing drinks, amazing food, and all of my friends were there. There was not an empty seat in the house. So thank you so much.
That was Desmarie,
Yes,
folks.
she just handed me a drink. But no, we had an amazing dinner there. And then the next day I went to Jess's pool party and she celebrated me there as well. Got me a gift, got me a cake. It was so sweet. And then Paramore Rooftop Bar on Sunday hosted me for a drag brunch dedicated for my birthday. So it was a fun-filled weekend, and I was honored.
That sounds awesome.
It was.
That sounds awesome. So were you able to watch any of these fireworks that we had over the weekend?
Some of them. I didn't get to see the full show, which I am so sorry about. I wish I could have seen the downtown show. Was the one that I would really wanted to see for sure. So yeah.
Well, from my neighborhood, we had plenty of fireworks. Not as much
They were
as
all over the neighborhoods. Okay.
not as much as it is for like not Fourth of July. We just had Fourth of July.
New Year's.
New Year's.
Yeah.
New Year's.
Yeah.
Everybody goes out. Pretty much they start at 8.
Yep.
They don't go. They don't stop until like 2, 3 in the morning.
Yeah. 4 in the morning. It's
Yeah.
crazy. It gets crazy for our fireworks.
Yeah, and then they still keep on going at least 2 days after
Oh,
that.
yeah.
So it's like, okay, we need to stop, take a little break, and then go from there. Because my little dog, he has panic attacks. He doesn't like
Aw.
fireworks. So
We have a big dog, and she's not super scared of fireworks, thank gosh. But she definitely hears sounds going on outside, and she's like, "What's going on?" She's very curious.
okay, it's good to know. Good to know. So now for the fun stuff. I heard you went a little plane trip somewhere. Where was that?
Yes. So I was honored again to go to Paris Fashion Week, and it was so amazing, guys. Like, oh, it was amazing.
So what was one of the fun things that you got to do over there?
Obviously, the shows that we get to go to, the after parties, the pre parties, all of that is always my favorite. I got to go to the Jordan Yacht Party. That was something I hadn't gotten to do before, so I was honored and got some really cool projects that will be popping up here later in the year with them, actually, now because
Nice.
of that party. So, yeah.
Nice.
And
Now,
then we went to, oh, go ahead.
no. Was this your first time going, or are you a repeat offender?
Oh, I'm a repeat offender, guys. I go every year for Fashion Week, and I'm super excited already for 2027. We've got a really cool group coming with me next year from like my friend group, so it'll be a fun time.
Nice. So how was that trip going over?
The flight there
Yeah.
was super, super great. It was so smooth, no issues. The flight coming back, however, it's always like worse coming back in my experience. It's always easier getting there than leaving.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, did you have any jet lag?
Oh, so much. I was tired for about, I'm gonna have to say, like, I was tired for about like 2 days at least.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
So
But I
what was the good part of of your trip?
The best part, I got to meet an amazing new Paris bag designer, and her name is A by Anya. That's the bag brand, and she is a pure Paris designer, and we actually get to partner up with her and bring her here to Texas. We're going to be doing a bunch of pop-ups to kind of get her started here in Texas and just introduce her brand to Texans. But we've got her right here for you. You can see some of her pieces. They're super, super unique. And she has a great story. I got to meet the designer, and she gave me the whole background, but I'm going to wait for her to get here to Texas to give y'all those details. But she's a truly amazing woman, and I cannot wait for you to meet her and to introduce you to A by Anya Bags.
No, that looks very interesting.
Yeah,
That's really very interesting because I know having a bag, it's not just something you put your keys in.
correct.
It's
No,
a fashion
it
statement.
is. It's a piece of your outfit. You style with it. It's not like something you just, oh, I'm getting this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I mean, obviously, I've seen you plenty of times
yeah.
with your bags.
With all of
and
my bags,
yeah,
yes.
and you've had some pretty interesting ones I've liked.
Oh
Some
yeah.
other ones we found online, like, oh, we both like these.
Yes, yeah.
So I get the fashion statement,
Yeah.
having to make sure it looks good.
I'm glad you do Sandoval.
I mean, I've been around the block.
You know what? I'll give it to you. I'll give it
Well,
to you.
thank you
Yes,
for that.
absolutely.
Next question:
Yes.
was there any bad part of the trip
Oh
other
my
than
God.
the layover?
Other than the layover, it would have to be the heat. This was one of the record-breaking heat stroke years, guys, in Paris, and it was already like I got back about a week ago, so 2 weeks ago, it was literally already 110 degrees. And mind you, that's nothing for Texans, but we were dressed up in full like fashion show and fashion outfits, so it was a lot. And on the water, whenever you're on these yacht parties and
Yeah.
during the day, the sun doesn't go down in Paris until like 10:30.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So you're literally in the sun all day and evening.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
Crazy.
I guess you can tell me the truth or not. Like Europe doesn't have air conditioners for their
Oh
homes.
my God. I guess that's another bad part. I forgot about that. No, their AC is viewed very differently there. I don't really understand why. It's not just in Paris. It's in Italy. It's in like all of these other places. But definitely they don't all have AC. So if that matters to you, like it matters to me, make sure that it says that on your hotel and your Airbnb, whatever you're booking on, guys. AC, central AC, if you can be specific like that.
Well, because I say that because, as you know, we have the World Cup here in the
Absolutely.
States and Canada and Mexico.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing these TikToks.
Heartbreak out to Mexico, guys. Heartbreak out to Mexico.
Mexico, U.S., and Canada all got knocked out.
Yes, and U.S., of course, U.S. too. But
a lot of people are saying that like you guys have air conditioning, you have like central air.
Yeah.
Like we love this.
yes,
Because you go into some of these
it's
places,
just a normal thing that we just go from our car AC to our home AC.
right?
And it's like, yes, we have to get out into the heat, but that's normally like a choice we make. Like if we're going to the pool, that's a choice we're making to be hot and get into a pool or a lake or a river. My fellow river otters, I love floating the river.
I'm surprised you didn't float the river for 4th of July.
I had too much to do and there was no way to go all of these places and do all of these things. So, but we are planning on floating the river probably in the next week or two. So see y'all out there.
Well, hopefully it's not as packed. Since
Yeah, and plus
summer's getting over with.
yes, that week right there is
Yeah.
always super busy anyways.
So was there any ugly part of the trip that you had? Or just stop at that bad? You didn't have it.
It really wasn't that bad. Like I got to meet guys, for not everyone this matters, but for me, I got to meet a real housewife of New York City, Leah, who I got her to actually say she's going to come to one of our fashion shows we're putting on here in San Antonio. So I'm super excited that I'm kind of like bringing this amazing like celebrity here. And,
Leah?
yeah, Leah. Leah, there she is. That's my girl. We had a whole conversation. She was so genuine, so down to earth, like a true, like cool person. Like just how she came off on the show. So I was glad that she was the same.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So let me show everybody the
Yes,
real,
check
the
her
real
out.
housewife. So this is her right here.
That's her.
That's awesome. Does she lives in New York or?
I don't know if she still lives in New York. I'm pretty sure she does, but we didn't even get into that honestly. Whenever we were
Really?
talking, I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe I get to meet you. I was like almost fangirling, trying not to because I know it's the worst thing you can do. But I was just like, I would love to talk to you about like a possible like opportunity for us to get you here to San Antonio. We would obviously like, take care of anything we would need to get
expenses.
you there. And so expenses. And so she was like, actually, yes, here's my manager. And I met her manager. We've already communicated. So super, super great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So I know you've gone multiple times, and I'm sure you get designers that you love
Yes,
from year to year. What was one that you kind of fell in love with this year?
It was Von Dutch Hollywood.
Von
So
Dutch.
they gifted me, I just posted about them on my story, I think yesterday or the day before, but Von Dutch, they kind of went away for a little while. Yep, that's them. And they are now coming back. They're about to come back hard and strong. But I'm just super excited that they gifted me one of my hats, and I'm just kind of like in talks with them on some other things right now. So we'll see what happens with that. But regardless, it was a great meeting them and kind of seeing what they're doing with their brand and their clothing line. Like, I'm super excited. They're gonna give y'all some amazing things.
So you educate me a little bit. It looks like a little bit of skater punk type of thing, or am I wrong?
You could say that it's very Norwegian,
Okay.
if you will. So that is kind of where the punk
Yeah.
lifestyle started. So you can say it is that, but more Norwegian than anything, I would think.
Looks interesting.
Yeah, with a
Very
little
cool.
bit new adaptations to like today's world and things like that. So it's really cool. It's a nice brand.
Yeah, it looks awesome. Looks very interesting. So I mean, definitely, if you can get some of this stuff over here in the States,
okay, that's what we're working on, guys. That's what we're working on.
You have to teach them about what Von Dutch is and whatnot.
Yeah.
So you found the Von Dutch.
Yes.
So, we were talking
AB by Anya, or A by Anya bags, and then Kirakuku, which is a Japanese brand that is I'm also in works with right now.
Okay.
So got to get them all.
So like we were talking a little bit earlier, obviously I'm not as educated in the fashion world.
Right, which is okay.
I mean, it's San Antonio. Unfortunately, we don't.
I know.
There's fashion shows here, but not not to that extent.
You know, they're working on it though. Like right before I left to Paris Fashion Week, I was invited to be included with Texas Fashion Week.
Okay.
And that was an entire week full of fashion events right here in San Antonio.
Oh,
we
awesome.
held fashion shows, high-end fashion shows at the Frost Bank Center. It was like the
glass one.
Yes, this one that just passed, literally. And it was honestly very eye-opening to see where San Antonio's and Texas's fashion and fashion weeks are going, and it's actually improving. And I'm very excited to be a part of it next year too.
Now, when I was in college, we did have a fashion school at UIW, so I know I did see some of those fashion students walking in every so often. So it was interesting to see that.
It does feel good to see that, especially like if you know anybody in that world or that goes to school for that, or if you work in that industry. And it's just like really nice to kind of see the progression of like where fashion started here versus like where it's going. And honestly, I think everybody that is working in fashion right now is on the right path.
Yeah, because I always see those news articles that are saying like, oh, we're getting these luxury brands coming into San Antonio now. So it's not just you have to travel to Houston or Dallas.
Yeah.
They're slowly coming to San Antonio.
Exactly. Because there's so much that San Antonio has to offer. And that's what I've always led with. Like, so I'm super excited that I get to be a part of bringing these things to San Antonio.
No, that's awesome. That's awesome. You can be a pioneer in your field.
Yes, and I'm not the only one. There's multiple guys. There's so many people rooting for the fashion scene here in San Antonio.
So that's awesome. That's a good start. Good start. So let's take a quick break.
Yes.
We'll continue some of the questions, and we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Got broken jewelry, old coins, or silver sitting in a drawer gathering dust? Turn it into cash today at Nacogdoches Gold and Silver Exchange. We're family owned and trusted, buying and selling gold, silver, bullions, and rare coins. No hidden back rooms. We test and weigh everything right in front of you, ensuring you get honest top dollar payouts. Stop by today at 13323 Nacogdoches Road, just down from O'Connor. That's Nacogdoches Gold and Silver. Step into a world of fresh color and natural beauty at Brianna's Boutique. From vibrant hand-tied bouquets to elegant custom arrangements, we bring the breathtaking beauty of the garden straight to you. Whether you're celebrating a milestone, brightening your home, or sending a message of love, our fresh seasonal blooms are perfect for every moment. Experience the magic of flowers today. Visit Brianna's Boutique or order online.
And we are back, guys. We are here at the Hollow, 1453 to Brook Hollow Boulevard. We have Beverly and Desmarie behind the bar.
Yeah.
And they have so many TVs here, guys. They have tennis going on. They have
all of the sports.
All the sports.
Like anything you want to see. I honestly forgot about tennis with everything else going on.
Yeah, they had the Wimbledon on last week, I think.
Oh, so it's already over then.
I don't know. They still have some matches going on. I don't know if it's Wimbledon still. But I see they're sponsored by Rolex. I mean, that's a Rolex thing for them. Yeah. But I mean, they're going to have the World Cup on at 3, which is going to be, I forgot who it was. But that's going to be on a little bit later on. So everybody filling up here. And then we're back here with Bryce. I mean, he just got back from Paris, France.
Yes, it was so amazing, guys.
So we talked about some of the designers you fell in love with. Some of the designers are coming. Hopefully, you get back to San Antonio. We saw that you met one of the housewives.
Yes.
So will you? You already kind of hinted that you were going to go back next year. Do they tell you ahead of time what designers are going to show up?
There is an announcement, yes, that they send out, and of course it's also posted as well. So yeah, they let you know beforehand.
Okay.
And of course, like they are already planning next year's. As soon as this year's ends, they start planning next season's. Like it's a constant; it never really ends.
Okay, that's awesome. Yeah. Now, I know you and I have talked about the Met Gala. I know that they have their themes that they do every year.
Every year, yes.
Does the fashion show in Paris have their own theme as well, or is it just like a free for all?
It's a free for all for each designer to kind of create their own look. And if they have a specific thing, like there was just one designer, I can't remember the name off the top of my head right now, but it just happened, I think, yesterday. And they took inspiration from all of Indian art.
Okay.
And it was beautiful. Like Cardi B showed up in this amazing corset that looked like a statue that was hinted after, I think it was one of their Indian gods and one of their major ones. And it was a beautiful like take on that. And I was like, oh wow, that designer is someone that, there it is.
This one?
No, that one right there. That's her. There.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, that's interesting.
It's very interesting, beautiful. And if you see what it's based off of, it's just like amazing to see how like fashion designers are artists.
Feminine divinity.
Yes.
But I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but Cardi B usually likes wearing some of that.
Oh,
that design aspect.
Yes, like something very.
Telling a story.
Yes,
essentially.
She does, and I like that she actually enjoys telling a story with fashion because that's what it's for. It's meant to be art. It's meant to tell a story, have a statement, or something like that.
So something that I always hear from people who go over to Europe in general is that the food's a lot different.
It is. I mean, of course, there's it's more, I guess I would say more natural. I would say it's not so loaded with, not so many preservatives and a bunch of other things. Like the first day you'll get there, you really probably won't even eat because your body is almost like detoxing in a way from those things that we are so used to eating in all of our food mainly. But their food is very good. I love the French food. Every time I'm there, they have so many different styles of restaurants. Their burgers are amazing. I got to try one of their burgers. They put it in this pepper sauce. I actually tagged them in one of my posts, so make sure you check them out. But yeah, it was on the first day on Instagram. I don't know how it appears on Facebook.
I'll look while you talking.
But no, their food is amazing, and I have nothing really bad to say about the French food at all, except that they are super unique in how they present it, and it's filled of natural ingredients. And
that's awesome.
Yeah, and everything there is non-gluten. Like anyone with gluten allergies and things like that doesn't even exist over
there. So obviously they have probably better wine selection.
Yes, their wine selection is amazing, and obviously champagne, of course, is actually champagne over there. Specifically, it has to be from Champagne, France, but it's still considered more real champagne than what we have, except unless it's from that region.
Yeah. All right, let me see. Let's see. I'm trying to find this photo.
It was up there. You passed it. It's the first day, I think, in Paris. So that one with my spiked look from Bad Cat.
This one?
Local designer, San Antonio. No, up there. Right there. Over here. To the right. There it is. That one.
Okay. Let me show you guys.
Yes, that was also the Jordan. They had that amazing ice cream dessert, but their burger, there it is in the pepper sauce. It was so good. That was at the Jordan Yacht Party. One of the artists was doing this exhibit. And that's me wearing a local designer, Bad Cat. He is amazing. There's some amazing things that are yet to come with him as well. So I'm super excited about
that looks very interesting, the food.
But the food was really good.
Now you
Again.
said something. You said you had a local dress
Yes,
you. How many
yeah.
locals dressed you?
So I had two San Antonio designers, Art Dealer Studios and Bad Cat. Those are two San Antonio designers, and then I had Looking Friday dress me, and she is a Austin-based designer.
Okay.
And they all did amazing dressing me. I was honored to be dressed by each of them. Um, Art Dealer made me that custom black corset. That was a masculine corset that he kind of saw and then kind of made his own. And it was really, really an honor to see that. That's also the Art Dealer, that's his piece as well. But all of that was custom by him, and it was an honor to be dressed.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
One of your pictures that I laughed at was
Which one?
the one with the cigarettes.
Oh yes, the cigarettes had everyone going wild. So in Paris, cigarettes are not viewed as a thing that
Like a
honestly
health
in Europe,
concern.
like it's yeah, just is something that everyone does, and it doesn't really harm you in that way. I think a lot of what they think harms people are other things that people add to everything else. You know what I mean?
So here you go.
Yeah, the plate full of cigarettes. There it is, guys.
That's just wild.
Just had it chilling there for anyone to just take whatever you wanted.
And it's just right next to coffee and some whiskey.
Yep.
So-
They had some coffee and whiskey ready for us. That was actually at a private showing, and there's me with Leah.
Oh, and then you said you went to the Jarritos party as well.
Yes, so Jarritos, my brother-in-law just signed with Jarritos to be one of their main spokespeople, influencers. He's a designer with Nike, and so Jarritos threw him a private dinner that we got to go to at local restaurant Kong in Paris, and it's a very high-end restaurant.
Nice.
So good. Highly recommend, guys, if you go check out Kong.
And then you said you spent most of your time there at Pleasures.
Pleasures, yes, Pleasures events were amazing. You got to see what he's working on now, his current collections, his show, the yacht party with OnlyFans was wild. That's actually where I met Leah, and so yeah, it was a good party.
So here's that Pleasures one of the
Event
parties
right there. Yep.
So let's see what else.
That
Any
was
other
at
outfits?
Kong. That was the Looking Friday, one of Looking Friday's outfits.
At Kong?
That's the bar in
Okay.
Kong. The actual restaurant is upstairs at the rooftop. It's a beautiful restaurant, enclosed, and then they do have the option to
Just
open it up.
beautiful little city streets.
Yep.
And then here was the Pleasures OnlyFans.
Yes, there's that yacht party. That was fun, guys. It was a lot of fun.
That's gotta be funny. Like, I'm sure a lot of your friends and family like, what are you doing over there with OnlyFans now?
Literally, everyone was like, "What's happening?" And I was like, "No, Pleasures is a designer, and OnlyFans was one of his sponsors. So it was just like a sponsored party, essentially, a yacht party, but it was fun."
That's funny.
Yeah.
And we saw the city streets. What kind of public transportation did you take?
So this trip I planned on taking originally, that I was going to be doing, I was going to take the, what is it called? The
subways?
The subways, yes, the subways. But one of their tracks was down, and their main tracks was down that entire week. So I had to take their version of Uber, which is Bolt. So they do have Uber, but I recommend using Bolt, guys. Their prices are way better in Paris, or Europe too, but I know in Paris for sure. And then of course they have taxis as well if you need something like really quickly in a hurry. Because if you're ordering an Uber or a Bolt, even if you get the one like for right now, it takes at least 15 to 20 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, easily every single time.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Did you bring any souvenirs back? Like,
so many. I've got one for Trendy. She got a bag from
nice.
Anya. Yes, so she got a bag from there, and then I got a Pleasures bag. I got lots of Jarritos merch.
Nice.
I got a Pumas. I brought some Puma shoes, Pumas bag, like some sunglasses. I think they're Meller sunglasses. Okay. So many things, guys.
Now, did you have to pay the VAT tax on any of that stuff? Oh, you got lucky.
Yeah, I got lucky.
So I know you were over there during the group stages for the World Cup. How was that?
People were already super, super excited about it. Like, it was Fashion Week in Paris, and that's normally like all anyone talks about that entire week we're there.
Yeah.
But this time they were actually also talking about the World Cup, and I was just like, oh, well, we were excited about it in San Antonio too. Like obviously, you know.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
it was really cool to see everybody so passionate about like one sporting event that's
Yeah.
not the Super Bowl. You know, like
Yeah.
it's really cool across the world, not just in one country.
So you didn't get to see any of the, if they had any like block watch parties or anything like that?
Oh no, they did. I literally got there the day after the block party.
Oh,
which,
really?
Yeah, that happens every on the solstice every year.
Okay.
It's normally always in June, but I got there on Monday and that was on Sunday. And those street parties, guys, are the best. If you can ever try to go to one of them, it's a fun time, guys. And this one also fell in. It always normally falls in June on Paris's Pride
Right.
as well. So it's like streets are just full of just everyone, and it's all love, and it's
So they
parties.
so they had Pride, FIFA, the World Cup,
Yes.
plus fashion. So that's pretty much
Yes,
a standstill.
yeah. Plus the solstice, which is always like a celebration there
Right.
every time.
That's awesome.
It's amazing. Yeah.
So, and so main takeaway from this fashion week that you had.
I get to bring some amazing brands, Paris brands, other brands from Japan here to San Antonio, and I'm super honored to be a part of that. Jordan, we've got a project that we're working on right now, so you'll see it here first with me. So
Nice.
stay tuned on that. I'm super excited. But no, just Paris alone is just a beautiful place to be. The food, the people, the essence. Also, expert tip or whatever you want to call it. Whenever you do go to Europe, anywhere in Europe, say you're from Texas, not America, because they love Texans.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's a very different vibe whenever you say you're from Texas.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So I always hear that stereotype that the French don't like Americans whatsoever. They don't.
No, but if you that's what I'm saying. Texas is viewed
Okay.
differently than just all of America for whatever reason. I mean, we're very proud. You know, we
Oh,
treat
yeah.
people very, very good here for the most part. You know, so
It's the Texas way.
Texas way, yeah.
Now, one thing I want to ask is like, who designed that hat?
Oh, this one is not designed by anybody. It's literally just one that I bought from the store. Normally, I am wearing a designed hat, but today I was like, I need a red one, and I didn't have a red one that was designed.
I thought that was
So,
a designer, one of your designer
yes.
hats. Pulled it off.
Good question, though. Good question. Normally, it's by Ala Ancha. So we've got a lot of hats. He also just had a great July 4th special that I heard he extended. So you get $250 off of his hat. So that's
wow.
a huge deal, guys.
Yeah.
So contact Ala Ancha, get some hats, man. He has summer hats, fedora felt hats, all types of hats. So check them out.
Yeah, and I think we will be trying to go back to Howdy Honey.
I can't wait for a Howdy Honey visit.
I think we're trying to do a Howdy Honey visit.
Okay, we're going to get to do a Styled by Bryce episode at Howdy Honey again soon.
So I think she got some new stuff in.
Yeah, lots of new stuff. Lots
Okay.
of new stuff.
So that's coming in the future, guys.
Yeah.
So other than that, I think we're good.
Okay, guys, be sure to hit up. Honestly, any of these designers that I've talked about, they do custom fits. They also all have commercial pieces. So please be sure to look them up, hit them up, follow. Also, if you do need credit repair, guys, I'm going to give my guys at the Credit Repairman a plug right here. Hit up the Credit Repairman for any credit assistance. If you're trying to buy that car, that house, get that apartment, contact them. And that's all I have for you today, Sandoval.
Just trying to show your Instagram.
Oh, yeah,
handle.
show it off, guys.
Oh. So, all right. Other than that, we're set. We're gonna head on out.
Yes.
All right. Until next time, folks.
I miss you, Trudy.
Bye, guys.
Bye.